Hello and welcome to Frank's School. There's been a development here at Frank's School. This is the 6th year of me doing this, the 59th day and the first video. Well, there was a spike in views at Frank's School. It started with subscribers, and I was actually watching the computer screen when all of a sudden I began to get subscribers for my channel. A bunch. I mean, usually I get one a week or something like that, and here I got almost 100 within about a day, and I thought, what's going on? And I didn't know at first. I wasn't so sure I liked that because I thought somebody was messing with me. You know, and I tried to look at who are all these people subscribing, but then I couldn't keep up. But it seemed to be straightforward. I mean, they seemed to be interesting, fairly intellectual people from what I could see of their channels. Well, when a little time went by, and then with YouTube you can see analytics and you can see what's going on, I found that the views, which I have for 6 years or so, I've had between 50 and 150 a day, and I'm content with that. I mean, an average of about 100 a day views of some video of mine. But all of a sudden it went up to 7,000 within 4 days. All of a sudden people were watching my videos. And again, I thought, what's going on? I wasn't sure. And I still was, but by now I thought, no, I don't think someone's messing with me. I think people have started to look. My guess is that it came because of some forum and a link. But I'll tell you more why. Anyway, that's what I'm talking about, that spike. You know, I thought I'm addressing this now. So who are these people and why are they doing it? You know, well, again, I haven't been directly told. You know, there weren't as many comments. See, there are many fewer comments, you know, than there's going to be views. I thought, you know, is it because I just put a video on and used the word impossible garden? You know, I have a garden out there which I call the impossible garden, and it's rather different what I'm doing. Or because I use the term extreme mulching, did I catch the interest of gardeners with those terms as tag words? But no, that's not what it was. That caused a little bit of interest, but that did not explain what was going on. I finally think I've figured it out. These are teachers. These are teachers. This is middle of September, and I think teachers are thinking about their coming school year, getting ready for the school year. When I looked at the demographics, they call it, they're mostly men. Now, my videos men have always dominated my viewers, but you know, maybe 3/4 or never less than half of my viewers have been men, not women. But now it was up to 90% of these. These were men that were looking at or are looking at my videos. And the age between 25 and 34, and actually between 18 and 44. Now, when I started out, my viewers were men mostly, but they were retirees like me. They tended to be in their 50s and 60s. This was something different. And then when I looked at, well, where are they from? You can study this kind of thing too. And for a lot of time, most of my viewers, or the majority, the highest number of my viewers were in Germany, and sometimes in Portugal. Always the United States to some extent, but that had changed as well. This was predominantly the United States, and Germany wasn't even in the top 4 or 5. Or Portugal when I last looked. These are English-speaking countries, United States, Canada, Great Britain, Australia. And within the United States, which is by far most of them, what states? You can look at this stuff too, and they're Texas, California, New York, Washington. And I thought those are the states that I think tend to be in the forefront of educational curricula, like textbook publishing and things. I still suspect that that's true, Washington State. And then finally I was able to look at, well, which videos are they actually looking at? Which are the videos? And they are the videos where I explain about my course, my school, and many of them are starting right at the beginning, the first year, first day, first video. And apparently they're working their way up through. What I do at the very start is start off with a guided viewing of Kenneth Branagh's Much Ado About Nothing, and they're following it. And I thought, whoa. And I suspect maybe they're thinking about using it in a similar way. I don't know. Those of you who watch this, if you know, if you feel like commenting and telling me, how did you find out about my school? Send me a comment. I'd like to see that. I do, for those of you who are new here, my new viewers, I would say if you haven't already, and you want to know what's going on here, see playlists as courses. I actually spend quite a bit of time talking about what is this. A lot of people have looked at that. Trailer, if you'll look at the word trailer, you'll see me actually in overalls for some of it, because I do a kind of a take on hee-haw. I'm a little embarrassed about that now in retrospect, but anyway, if you look for the word trailer within my videos, or course catalog, especially course catalog, because I go right through and I talk about what I do in the first 2 or 3 years, these have comparatively fewer views. And so I think that my new subscribers have not figured that out, and they've not looked at that. One other thing I could say, if you are actually thinking about using my work in school, I would say it's safe to use up until about the 3rd year. Now I'm in the 6th year, but the first year I just taught what I had taught to 8th graders, and it'd be fine really, I think, for 7th graders as well. 2nd year, it's similar. Eventually, by the 3rd year, I begin to expose my politics. I don't like that word politics, but I certainly am teaching things that are not standardly taught in public schools, and I reveal that I have a very different way of thinking about all kinds of stuff, and that only becomes more and more apparent as you go up through these videos. All right, now finally, what will I do? Well, or would I do? I think I probably will do it. I was going to revisit my videos anyway and sort of sort it out a little bit. And if I have the feeling that I've got teachers out there who are using my material in their schools, I will give a sort of a gloss. I'll see if there are things that I can add or explain about my teaching, and I'll go in order. At least that's sort of what I intend to do, and I would certainly be happy to answer questions or entertain a discussion. For the last 2 years, I have been working not so much in an academic way as in a very strenuous physical way outside, building I call it the Camp Ranch campus here of Frank School, in the tangible world of buildings and animals and stuff. But I'm getting old too, and I would go, if I go back to that, it's going to be sort of like going back into the more academic world. So that I intend to do. Now, first time I've ever made a video quite like this, because this has never happened before with Frank School. So I don't know, give me feedback if you'd like. Bye for now.